I'm going to finish this out because my mail came. And as I told you about that nano ink, I am not going to touch any of this with my bare hands. I'm going to tear it up because this technology, it does expire. After a certain period of time, it it's no longer viable. So I'm still going to store it. I'm going to tear it up and store it in a bag where I put all the paper that I tear up to be used. Even if I have to handle with gloves then, it is still viable to use as fuel. When you mix it with water, tear paper and mix it with water and make paper bricks. So one of the first things I looked at is Comcast. Comcast sending me a bill for $90.31. They gave me, the total charges were $27. Supposed to have Comcast turned on. Now, I had Comcast at first when I first got here, and they were hacking into my service. So I switched to Net Zero, and I still had the hacking. And then I switched to AT&T, and I still had the hacking. And it always said I was still hooked up to Xfinity. So what I did was, since AT&T just refused to give me any credits anymore or do anything, I said, well, since Xfinity is the one hacking into my service, the one that says I'm always hooked to, even though I forget it, even though the text came here and supposed to have got it off my laptop, off my system, and it kept coming back. I said, well, let me switch back to Comcast. AT&T was putting all kind of prices, and I see the video that Gary Larrabee made yesterday about Comcast being sued for overcharging customers. But AT&T does the same thing. They have stuck me with a bill of $300 or more, and every month they would have to correct it. Every month when I'm not supposed to have any past due balances, I had a past due balance. But Comcast and AT&T were working together, because I also made the video of when I'm having trouble with my hacking. It's either Xfinity truck outside or AT&T truck. Both of them are in cahoots together. So, again, they sent me a bill which is supposed to be cleared, because on the phone conversations that I've been having with them, every month I've been complaining about my service not working, about me and being directed to certain things, in which I know the video I just put up before this one about my neighbors having all this equipment around me. But this is my TV. This was my TV. As you can see, it's no longer TV. It has been shut down from AT&T and Comcast hacking into it, because it was a smart TV. It has been shut down for about 2 or 3 months. So I'm finna get up. I know it's time for us to move on. So, as I told you guys, I took the Fresnel lens out. It doesn't look like a gut lens, but I'm going to see what I can get out of it. But since the TV is not working, because it's a Wi-Fi, and since they shut it down, there's no point in me keeping it. Now, I've had conversations with Comcast over and over again about them shutting down my TV. And they said it's not their problem. That it must be a problem with the manufacturer. But as soon as I get on a bus long enough, they would turn it back on. I would be able to use it. So they can't say that it was the TV itself, because at times they would get it on. And I guess the powers that be, the ones right upstairs, who's doing a lot of the hacking, who has equipment upstairs, didn't like it. So if I call Comcast and they turn the TV on, a few minutes later, they would shut it down again. I think the people upstairs to text, and I'm going to get them good. I'm going to really get a connection with them. I'm going to catch them. But I'm going to catch the secret people. I made a video about that, about the secret people upstairs. I am going to, when I ask God for something, He always make a way for me to get it. So I'm going to get them. But as I said, Comcast would turn it on, and a few minutes later, it would be shut down. So they were controlling my smart TV, so it was no good to me anyway. So It would help somebody else if I could use it for nail land to heat up some food or hot water. But they sent me a bill, even though I haven't had the service. Even though when they sent me, now I switched over to Comcast August the 5th. They did not send me a modem, and I had to ask them over and over again why I don't have the modem. They did not send me a modem till the 18th, because FedEx refused to bring me one. They took it to, now they know I don't have transportation, but they took it to a boot store down the street. And as we know, Boots and all of them entangled. Now, FedEx in the past, if I wasn't home, would leave my packages on the porch or come back another day. But they didn't do that. I come home and there was a notice that the package was at the Boots on 144th, and that was it. They were going to bring it back. They didn't leave it on the porch. So I called and asked them when were they going to bring the package back out. And they said they would put it in order. And then a week later, I called, or maybe 4 or 5 days later, I called and they said that it's a process that it takes. That when you ask them to bring it back out, it's a process that it has to go through before they can deliver it to you. So I never knew that. In the past, when I told them to bring a package back out, they bring it back out the next day. But now, they were telling me on the phone that the process hadn't went through yet. But they're going to bring it back out. Then I got an email from them saying it would be on the 18th, after 7 o'clock p.m., that they would bring the modem. But in the meantime, I got a bill from Comcast for services that I did not have. They've been telling me, giving me credits and credits. And then they said at one time, since I didn't have any service at all, they were going to delete my bill. And I think if I didn't put that video up, I'll put that video, post that video about the guy coming to my house and coming in while I was in the bathroom and doing something in here. The guy from Comcast who would not show me any ID. But at any rate, since I didn't have any service and he said he could not get my service on, they would continually sending me a bill. They would continually say, well, we'll give you credit. They would wipe it out. But then I still would check at my account and there would still be a balance of 117. There would still be a bill. In fact, I called one time. They said it was wiped out. And I called back a few minutes later. And they said, what? I'm still $117. Now, that's what people were complaining about with their class action suit that Comcast set up for their $2.3 million, which did not go back to the customers, but which went to their buddies in the government, which was the penance. But the money did not go to the customers. And they're still playing the same games, obviously. So this $2.3 million didn't mean a thing to them. Because they're still playing the same game. I haven't had service. My TV was shut down. I ought to be suing them for the price of my TV, since they shut it down and I could not turn it on. I should have been charging them for the price of my TV. And I told them over and over again, when can I watch my TV? For a week, every day they said somebody was going to be here, not in my apartment, but outside to fix that line. I still haven't heard from anything. Another day, I just found this one on, took it apart because it'll never work again, not properly. So, as I said, in the past I would put a lawsuit in, but time is too short. But that lawsuit didn't mean a thing again because they're still playing the same game. Now, let's see what AT&T has. Even though AT&T wasn't giving me any service either, they were really sticking me with a bill. They gave me 4 different modems. They were saying it was the modems at first. They gave me 4 different modems, and all of them was hacked into. And I asked one of the technicians to take the modem with him. And he said no, they really didn't need it because it didn't work. and that uh, they had no use for it. And then they sent me a bill for over $200 for that modem. I told them, why y'all charging me for a modem that I tried to get the technician? Why won't y'all charge me uh, over $200 for a modem I tried to give to the technician to take back? And he said it was no good, that he didn't want it. And so I asked for those little stickers to return it, and I never got them. I called 3 times, and they said they were processing. We're going to send you them stickers out to send it back in the mail. And they never did it. And then they told me to take it to FedEx. FedEx told me that UPS, whatever it was, told me that they don't know where AT&T offices is. They don't even know where to deliver it to. Is that something? Now you have a contract with AT&T, and you don't know an address to send them they modem back to. You don't have an address. I called AT&T again. They said they don't know how that's not possible. Well, UPS could not accept that modem to push it back. I even offered to pay for it, but they told me no, they could not accept it because they wanted to stick me with that price of over that $200 and some dollars. Now, see what this bill is? They had a previous balance of $212, even though I did not have service. You understand me? I did not have service, and they were still trying to charge me that $212.57. Well, I don't know how they worked it out where I'm down to $87.54. But like I said, I don't have service. I kept calling every day complaining about service. So why would I owe them anything? But uh, these criminals sticking people with bills for services they don't have. Let me see who else is here. And we know these people. Let's see who this is. Hold on, I'm going to sit it down for a minute. Well, that's nothing. Trash. But they send you a lot of trash because I'm telling you, they want that ink on your hands. And at first, I thought it was just a signal that was coming from the paper. But I realized I touched that paper. And then I realized another thing. When I went to see my cousin, she made sure she gave me 2 pieces of paper to handle. And then I noticed that the girl in Walgreens, the manager brought her up a piece of paper to hold. A plain piece of paper like this, folded up. And she handed it to the cashier. And she was holding it in her hand. And I videotaped. And I said, well, you guys, why are you holding that paper like that? Because obviously, I don't know how that would have worked. But I'm telling you, paper is scary. I'm going to tie this up, put it in my burn pile. Because it's all just junk. All right, you guys. Um, that's another thing I got to deal with. My utility companies. But I'm going to close this out. And she has my landlord set up another inspection. Because again, if they come to this door without giving me notice, because they don't know what I had to do. They don't know whether I had an appointment shortly this evening. They don't know what my arrangements are. So for them to give me an appointment without any notice and just show up, why? Well, stranger things has happened. All right, guys. Love you. God bless you. Bye-bye.